My name is Will Knight. I'm the Director of Operations at the Marion County Event Center and Sportsplex, where you all are sitting right now. Welcome to our grand opening ceremony. We're going to start it off with a rendition of the national anthem. If the color guard would like to go ahead. Mark.
Everybody, it's up, especially afraid of us.
Mark knives, mark. Details, halt. Left, face. Present, art.
Go sleep, can you sleep by the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad starlights and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bolts bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave.
Toward part.
Thanks again to our Marion County High School, JROTC. Always doing an excellent job. Have Deacon Dan come up and do a vacation for us, please.
Let us pray. Oh, gracious and loving God, we gather today with hearts full of joy and gratitude to celebrate the grand opening of this Marion County Event Center and Sportsplex. We thank you for the vision and dedication, the hard work that has brought this magnificent space into being. We ask for your blessing upon this center that it may be a place of community where people of all ages and backgrounds come together, fostering unity and friendship. A place of celebration where joyous occasions are marked and memories are made that will last a lifetime. A place of health and wellness where bodies and minds are strengthened and the spirit of sportsmanship is nourished. A place of opportunity that provides avenues for growth, learning, and the pursuit of dreams. A place of safety and security where all who enter feel welcomed and protected. Bless all who work within these walls. Bless those who will maintain it and those who will enjoy it. May this center serve as a beacon of light for Marion County, bringing prosperity and joy to all who enter. We ask that you guide the leaders and organizers, granting them wisdom and discernment in their decisions. May this center be a testament to the power of collaboration and the spirit of our community. In your loving name, we offer this prayer. Amen.
Eat bread. What was it? What's this?
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm Brooklyn Leap, Director of Economic Development here in Marion County. I can't begin to tell you how incredible it feels to be standing here today and for you all to join us. This moment, this building has been decades in the making. And now here we are. We did it. For years, our community has dreamed about a moment like this one. We've imagined our youth playing on these courts, competing in tournaments that bring families together and put our community on the map. We've pictured concerts, trade shows, and local businesses benefiting from the energy and excitement that this place will bring. It's so much more than a building. It's a testament of perseverance, strong leadership, and decision makers, and people who care deeply about Marion County. This is what happens when a community refuses to let go of a vision. This building will serve as a heartbeat for this community and a place where lifelong memories will be made. I want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who made this possible. If I start trying to name names, I know, but I will forget somebody. But there have been so many visionaries, so many dreamers. You can look around the room and see so many of them. But many of them started this journey decades ago. And now we've got the leadership that's here with us today who carried the torch forward. And to every community member who supported this effort, this day and this moment belongs to all of you. Let's make sure that decades from now, people can look back at this day today and say, wow, that was really the beginning of something great. Thank you all again for being here. And now I'd like to welcome Melissa Knight, President of Farmers National Bank, and also the sponsor of today's event, to say a few words.
Good morning and welcome. It is an honor to be here with all of you today. As President of Farmers National Bank, and on behalf of our CEO, George Spraggins, our board, and the entire F&B family, I want to extend our heartfelt congratulations on this incredible occasion. This visionary project, brought to life by the Marion County Fiscal Court and Industrial Foundation, is a testament to what can be achieved when we come together with a shared vision and purpose and passion. The Event Center and Sportsplex will no doubt add immeasurably to the quality of life for the citizens of Marion County, creating a vibrant space for connection, activity, and growth for our citizens of all ages in this county and in surrounding counties. At Farmers National Bank, we believe in the power of community and the importance of investing in Marion County for now and in the future. And that is why we are so proud to support and be part of this endeavor, a project that reflects the values that we hold dear as well: vision, collaboration, and a commitment to enriching the lives that we serve. To everyone who worked tirelessly to make this dream a reality, we applaud you. I especially want to congratulate the facility director. I'm a little partial, I'll admit it. But I have personally witnessed Will, Judge Daugherty, the magistrates, and their employees spend countless hours touring facilities across the state to learn what they did right, what they would do differently, combing over quotes, contracts, and policies, and even working here late at night, assembling tables and equipment on the floor and underneath all kinds of nets to be ready for all of you today. It is truly exciting to be here and to look forward to a future filled with opportunity, unity, and success. And it is a privilege to stand alongside such dedicated and inspiring leaders and partners. And to all of you who are here today, thank you for joining us and supporting this as well as we celebrate this remarkable milestone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melissa. A special thank you again to Farmers National Bank for sponsoring this special day. Now I'd like to invite Bobby Miles, Marion County Industrial Foundation President, to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. The Marion County Industrial Foundation, from the very first time that Judge Daugherty mentioned this project to us, we absolutely saw this as an economic development project. It's not your typical economic development project. this county's done so well in the last 30, 40 years, creating manufacturing jobs, good jobs for everyone. We've decided to focus 3 or 4 years ago more on life, quality of life improvements and amenities for our county. So the second the judge mentioned this to us, we were all in. And since we owned this, at the time he mentioned that it wasn't such a beautiful piece of property out here. In fact, right, if you're sitting right over in there, 14 months ago, you would have been sitting at the bottom of the biggest, ugliest, dried up pond that this county's ever seen. So yeah, it's been a journey. So I'd like to especially thank David Daugherty. This was his vision. But these other 5 gentlemen over here, Joe Pat, Craig, Jackie, Larry, Caleb, thank you. I mean, this is your facility. And if you as public leaders decided to put the county's money behind this, and gosh, what a great success it's been. Brooklyn Leap, again, this was an economic development project. So the industrial board was all behind Brooklyn, putting forth a tremendous amount of effort to get this done. So thanks to her as well. Thanks to my board for the support. I'd like to thank Ray and Beth Osborne from Good Buddies. I'd like to thank, where is Ray? I know he. I'd like to thank Jay and Michaela Grun, who are building a building for the Lord of Butcher Shop, which I believe is going to be referred to as the Lebanon Meat Market. I think that they're both going to be extremely happy, and I think this facility is going to be extremely happy that you decided to locate your business where you did. I played in volleyball leagues for years down at St. Charles, and you quickly find out that the actual volleyball game is just a precursor for the main event of the night, and that's the fellowship that took place afterwards. So, Ray, there's going to be a lot of fellowship take place over there in that building. So look forward to it. Yeah, network. And thanks to Jay and Michaela for their investment. Such a quick word about the development itself. Somebody's asked me, where'd you get those street names? Freedom Way. Freedom Way comes off of the bypass. Freedom Way is going, if you notice, it's going to be extended on down past the back of the Lebanon Meat Market building, about 400 feet. It's going to continue to be a city street down that far. We wanted it to continue to be a city street because we have 40 more acres behind, and one of these days we're going to find a user for that. Hopefully this area fills up with businesses and we put more commercial businesses back there. But it will continue to be a city street. At that point, it will continue on as a private entrance for the new Grissom renewable energy plant, a $65 million investment. Independence Drive turns left, goes up through here. Those names came from the play off of Veterans Memorial Highway. We decided to stay with a patriotic theme to name our streets, and we're really proud of that. There's not two prettier names than Freedom Way and Independence Drive. Independence Drive will eventually, later this year, go all the way down. It will loop around the Oak Drive-through property, and it will come out on Florida Highway. For us that grew up in Laredo, it's Florida Highways, I mean, Highway 49. Down this way where we had started, the other entrance past across from the Baker's Park building. So a complication there because up until the last 3 weeks, we didn't own the 4-acre tract right behind the hotel. We do own it. So you'll see an entrance go in down there, a second entrance to the development. And so if you go out to the end of the parking lot and you look straight down toward the hotel, what a beautiful piece of property we created there. So we hope that fills up with businesses. We think it will. Ripplin's talking to several right now. But this place right here will be the anchor for all of it. And this place right here is the reason we decided to invest your money, taxpayer money, to create this beautiful development. So with that, thank you, Judge. Thank you, Magistrates. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bobby. Now, that is my pleasure to introduce the man that has really driven this project forward. I get the pleasure of working with him every single day. We're very fortunate to have him here in Marion County. He's probably going to cry on you when he gets up here. So I'd like to welcome Judge Executive David Daugherty.
Thank you, Dick. I think I already have cried, so it's good tears. So it's been a long time. This day's been a long time coming, and I'm glad to be part of. You know, the special people with this that I want to thank the most is the people of Marion County. Without the tax base, without the hardworking people of this community, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in this job 10 years, and we were completely debt free until this project. So that being said, with the debt service that we've covered over the past 10 years is gone. So if there was ever a time to do it, it's today. So I know some people might ask, you know, why would you build this if you can't afford it? We can't afford it. And it's time that we give back to the working people of this county. And that's why it's such a special day. Some special people I want to thank is this group of magistrates right here beside me. You know, a lot of communities, the reason they don't do things is because they can't get along. They fight and carry on. I've witnessed it in several other counties, and they're kind of stuck. They can't agree on anything. And the people that suffer when that happens is the people you serve. So this group of guys right here have been put up with my craziness, I guess, for this project, and they've supported it 100%. And I tell you, they've been a great group of folks to work with, and I appreciate them every day because I see other communities that don't get along, and I see, you know, what it does to those folks. So again, Joe, Pat, Craig, Jackie, Larry, Caleb. I appreciate all you all do and support this project. Like I said, if it wasn't for them, we could get there. There's another group that you know, this project is going to take on a lot more work for our county. I mean, this is a totally new department that we're taking on. That's why a lot of times you don't see communities do something, because it's work. It's a lot more work. So we're putting work on our office staff, and they've embraced it as well. I hope they've embraced it. Kevin and Melissa back here, I appreciate all their support and what they've done. It's been kind of chaotic the last couple of weeks trying to get everything ordered and ready, and but there is a tremendous help to this project as well. I appreciate them every single day. They do so much for this county that people don't realize. So I really appreciate what they do. A special thanks to the Industrial Foundation. I know Bobby mentioned how, you know, this is a kind of a vision that I've had. And, the vision came from Brooklyn and myself. This project has been talked about for 20 years. It was going to be a horse facility. It was going to be several different things at one time, but I don't think nobody ever really had a great direction on what we really needed for the community. We've done a study. Mr. Keith Brock has done a study, and it helped us tremendously with trying to figure out what is best for the people. We visited a couple of facilities at Bowling Green and in E-Town, and you know, when you walk in those facilities and you see little kids, big kids, and young adults and old adults all in the same facility, playing pickleball, playing basketball, playing volleyball, cornhole, and I'd leave those facilities. I say, we got to do something for our community. We have got to do that because it's something that quality of life, like Bobby said, it's just something that's these people deserve. Our people deserve this. So I want to thank her so much for backing me in this as well. She's been a big part. We visited several facilities, and this isn't something we just dreamed up. This is something that we thought about a lot to make sure it was the right fit for our community. And I come in here Monday morning, and I seen a group of pickleball players. I seen a group of basketball players. I seen young and old. And I said, the very first day, it's already working. Come out here the other night at 5 o'clock. There was probably 50 high school kids out there playing basketball and pickleball and just hanging out. So we've never had a facility like that we could do that. So, just the first week, I've already seen the results, and it's been very pleasing to see. Again, the Industrial Foundation has been a big supporter of this project as well, and I appreciate all they do and help us, because it's without this land we couldn't do it. I know the location is going to be the hub of our county with Good Buddies and the butcher shop going across the street. I think that's just a start. I feel like there'll be 50 or 60, hopefully, before it's over with. I really feel like it's going to happen. So we all complain about nowhere to eat, nowhere to do other things, buy shoes or any kind of retail. So hopefully this will be the place where we'll draw those businesses in. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of opportunity out here. I'd like to also thank Scott Murphy Daniel, the GC, for this project. I got to know a couple of fellas I didn't know at all, and Matt Zellner with Scott Murphy is I don't know where Matt is. Matt, he came and got us the business to Bowling Green, and really helped us in our vision of this. Todd Sadler has been the contractor on site. I tell you, he's just been an incredible help to this facility. Anytime you asked Todd a question, he had the answer and was willing to help us, and I really appreciate all their help in this. Michael Allen as well. They've been such great folks to work for, and I really appreciate that. I know I'm gonna miss somebody, but this is a big day. So also Mr. Lonnie Campbell, appreciating R.J. Palmer with us from Kentucky Associated Counties and Compass. They basically tell us we can afford the project. And Lonnie's become a friend of mine as well, and just a great guy. Has been with Keiko for a long time, and they're just been big supporters, and we appreciate all you all doing for us. We hired a fellow by the name of Will Knight to be the director of this facility, a couple months ago, I guess, and November. And I was looking for you back here with me. And I tell you, he has done an incredible job. I mean, this stuff, nothing was here 2 weeks ago, so I can't think of a better person that we could have gotten to do this. And the first week, I feel like has been a great success, and I can't thank Will enough for his hard work. So, but mainly I want to thank you all, and please use this facility. It's your all's facility, and enjoy it. Thank you all so much. Magistrate Kirkland would like to say a couple words here.
Yes. I'm so proud of this facility, and I remember when I first campaigned in 2018, took office in 2019. You hear a lot of things. We need something for the kids. And the other thing is we don't have enough good places to eat. And I thought this whole time this will be the spark for all that. And I was a parent, and Will was with me. We took boys, we hauled them up down the road all over the state playing baseball and soccer and wherever else. And I thought, this is great. We love this here. I'm just so thankful, and this is for our people. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe Pat. Any other magistrates want to say a few words?
You say play ball.
Play ball. That's me. I'm in. That's right. Next, I would like to introduce the Director of Operations for this facility, Will Knight. He's a retired professional with over 20 years of experience in law enforcement and public service. He retired from the Kentucky Department of Corrections in 2024, where he made significant contributions as an inspector and investigator, the state commander for the Crisis Hostage Negotiation Team, and the state halfway house coordinator. Will's educational journey includes studying business administration and management at Western Kentucky University from 1992 to 1995, followed by a degree in criminal justice from Eastern Kentucky University between 2010 and 2014. A dedicated community leader, Will serves as a board member for Kentucky Classic Arts and is the district deputy for the Kentucky State Knights of Columbus Council District 11. Beginning in 2012, he served as president of the Marion County Little League Baseball for 5 years, showcasing his commitment to youth sports and community development. Will and his wife, Melissa, have 5 children, Braylon, William, Zachary, Peyton, and Cameron. Please help me welcome Will Knight.
I didn't know there was going to be an introduction like that. And so I'm going to have a big love fest because there's no way I could have done this by myself. I'd like to start off by thanking the magistrates and Judge Doherty. They gave me the opportunity to be part of this wonderful project. Their forward thinking about this facility made it possible. I want to say directly to them, thank you for going out on a limb and having a positive effect on the life of generations of our community and Marion County people. I'd like to thank and recognize the Marion County Fiscal Court and the staff. They've all helped me so much. Kevin Cochran, Melissa Gibson. Every time I walk in her office, she just laughs because she knows what I'm coming for. Amy Bland and Chelsea Brussel. If I call them, they're right there and they do what I ask them to do. And it's Stanley Smothers. I don't know if Stanley's here or not, but he did amazing things in this building. Anything I asked him to hang, anything I needed help with, Stanley was there. He was right on the spot, and he made it happen. Jimmy Rakes and the road department crew did a lot of stuff on the outside. Jim Thomas and EMS, they trained our staff for CPR, first aid, and AED. This has been a team project. The Career Center, the staff at the Career Center, they paid for a lot of the staff to get that CPR, first aid, and AED training. They paid for some of the uniforms. They've been amazing to work with. It's a great group of people out there. We have some great events scheduled, many more in the works. Next Friday, we're going to have about 250 or 300 high school students in here for the rewards day from the high school. So if they haven't missed a day of school, if they got good grades, if they behaved at school, they're getting a rewards day, and they're going to come out here. We're going to roll out the red carpet. We're going to put out everything, and let them spend the afternoon in here, just having a good time, being kids. In the fall, we're partnering with the Heartland Coalition and several other community organizations for a new endeavor called Lights Out, Nights Out for our local high school students. We are starting with one night a month. It'll be on Friday nights. We'll be open late on specifically for the high school students of Marion County, so they could be here, do something positive. Won't be out running the roads. They can be here. We're going to have everything out for them. I'd like to thank the group from the Heartland Coalition, Jessica Bickett, Tessa Loper, Brandon Wilson, and the committee that I'm a part of that came up with this idea. If our team council over here, the Heartland Youth Council, will stand up, I'd like to recognize them. that group has been part of the decision making, which is an incredibly valuable skill for the future. They had a significant impact on what the lights out, nights out has become. A lot of the stuff is that group of kids' ideas. So that's a great thing for them to be a part of. I've joked with several of the people in the room that we can host almost anything in here. I mean, look at this building. The only thing I don't think we can do is monster trucks and rodeos. I don't think we can do that. But just look around. This is 22,500 square feet of fun for Marion County. It's the only community around us that has a publicly owned facility that's open to the public on a regular basis. If you watch the slideshow out there, you know, we've already got almost 10 events booked for the next coming months: basketball tournaments, volleyball tournaments, birthday parties. I mean, it started day one. As soon as we opened Monday, I started getting calls. So this is going to be a hub for, I know several people said that, but it's going to be a hub for Marion County and our future. At its core, the event center is a sports facility with volleyball, basketball, pickleball, among other things. But we can do so much more. We can host birthday parties. We can host concerts. We're looking at bringing back the Farm, Home, and Garden Show. I know we've talked to a lot of people about that, and I think a lot of people are excited. It's something that when I first moved here, my wife and I, we always went to the Farm, Home, and Garden Show. We took our kids. So I would like to bring that back. That's something we're working on. We can host large gatherings, corporate events, and meetings, wrestling, professional and amateur. So if anybody's a wrestling fan, we're working on that. The possibilities are really endless. So if you have an idea, come see us. Pitch your idea, and we'll try to make it happen for you. In closing, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. If you look around, you see all these banners on the wall, and we've got a lot more that have already paid. We just couldn't get them printed in time. Newcomb Graphic has been great working with us on all this stuff, but we just couldn't get them all printed in time. But these people have invested in our community. You know, it's good publicity for them, but almost all of them said that they wanted to be part of the community and wanted to have their business on the wall or on the floor, so they could support the community. And that's what's great about Marion County. I'm not originally from here. I mean, now I'm flying across the cup, so sorry. I'm not originally from here, but this is my home now. This has been a labor of love for me. Like Brooklyn said, I retired from the Department of Corrections. It was not like this. So, you know, David approached me about this facility. I was like, yeah. I mean, I retired. I was cruising, and I went to my wife, and I was like, I said, David talked to me about being the director of the athletic complex. And she was like, I don't know. She said, it's going to be a big job. And I was like, something I've always wanted to do. So I appreciate the support that you all give me and your faith in me. So if anybody has any questions, we're going to be giving tours out of Room 2, the Friday Forum, and the food, the Friday Forum guest, that'll be in Room 1. The tours will start out of Room 2. We've got a lot of high school students that are employed here. They're the ones going to be giving you the tours. They've been practicing for 2 weeks. Every night when they come into work, I'm like, if you're not doing something, go practice your tours. So I hope they do well. I'm sure they will. They've all got a lot of practice, and I think they've all got it down pat. I'd like to thank Jeremy Bowman, who's been kind of my right hand out here for the last month or so. We've put together a lot of stuff, and we've swept, and we've mopped, and we've cleaned, and you know, we've done all kinds of stuff. So I'd like to thank him. I'd like to thank my wife. I walk in at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. She was like, "Ooh, you're spending a lot of time out there." And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "But I got to get it ready." I said, "I got people coming on Friday." So I'm glad you all are here. I'm glad you all can see this. You know, when we get started, I'm going to drop all the nets so you can kind of see what's going on in the facility, how we can turn it into 3 separate basically 3 separate venues. We can have a volleyball game going on that court, we can have a basketball game going down here, and then we can have pickleball down here, or any combination of that. We can have tennis. If you see the blue lines right here where you're at, that's a late addition. We had some room, and David and I had a discussion, and I said, what about tennis? He said, let's do it. That's kind of been the theme. I've walked into the courtroom several times, and I was like, hey, can we do this? And he was like, make it happen. Last story, one of my fondest memories of this whole, I was not a county employee before this, so I was not familiar with the proceedings of the fiscal court meetings. So I had to learn how that goes. But once I hit the stride, every time it was my turn to talk, every one of these guys either laughed or had a big smile on their face because they knew what was coming. And I applaud them for having the vision and supporting this project. It's going to be a great thing for Marion County. You all just wait.
All right. I think at this time we're going to invite you all to cut the ribbon with us. So, Aubrey, in the chamber, if you want to come forward and help us with that, that would be great.
Jerry Carter is a great friend of mine, and he's the CEO for Intercounty Energy. And how great it is for a project like this. You know, they talk about economic development, Jerry, as this part of a project, but it really truly is.
Oh, absolutely. It's absolutely about economic development. And I appreciate Bobby bringing up about the fact of quality of life and how important it is when outside companies are looking at your community. They're not just making an investment just for them. They're looking at making an investment into your community, because through the wages they provide, the property taxes, school tax, everything is an improvement in that community. And they love projects like this. That's why you see so many different banners hanging in this building, is that they believe in the growth of the community that they're invested in. They're going to be investing millions of dollars. So they're investing into this community and how important it is for economic development, not just for traffic from outside counties, that's the plus, but it's really for their employees and the community at large for it to continue to grow.
How is it important for a utility like Intercounty to be a partner in something like this?
Well, for Intercounty, it's actually one of our core values. Our core values are safety, of course, safety for our members, safety for our employees, accountability, integrity, innovation, and the last one's commitment to community. Because we're member-owned. Our members live here in Marion County. So we support these kind of endeavors because it's important to our members, therefore it's important to us.
Jerry, as a matter of fact, we had a conversation off camera a moment ago. He got up this morning, he's played pickleball, he's already been out. This is something, the type of things we're talking about doing here. You know, you're experiencing in other communities, and what a joy it is, younger or older.
Oh, are you specifically talking about pickleball or just?
About anything, but
Okay.
pickleball in your situation, because it sounds like to me you've kind of picked it up and started kind of a pro league up there in Danville.
Well, no, it's not a pro league. It is actually, we play very early in the morning before daylight, and it's a coffee and donuts kind of league.
There you go.
You know, Bobby was talking about fellowship. It's kind of a fellowship, but we also play pickleball. Yeah, it is kind of intense sometimes, but we enjoy it. But the thing about this project is, I will tell you, I played this morning at 6 o'clock in the wind.
There you go.
And I wish our community, my community, would have the forethought and to get along and to come together to do a project like this. And I commend the physical court for doing
great.
that. And David, Judge Darty, great guy, someone who has a vision for Marion County. It's great. And believe me, I love pickleball. I play, well, pretty much at least once a day, if
That's
not
right.
twice. Yeah.
Good to see you again, and thanks again, Jerry. Thanks for letting me grab you impromptu.
Sure.
Jerry Carter, he's the CEO for Intercounty Energy, just one of the many folks that are involved with helping this facility through economic development. And so we do appreciate Intercounty Energy and also our friends at the Marion County Economic Development for sponsoring our coverage today. We're here at the Marion County event and Sports Complex, right in Marion County off the bypass. I'm Hal Good, and we're talking to a lot of folks, and Lisa Nally Martin's not only the Marion County attorney, really involved in the autism efforts that are made here in Marion County and really the surrounding area.
Yes.
But what about this facility? You being on the Marion County Fiscal Court as their
Yes.
advisor.
Yes.
Just a great grand opening and just
Yeah,
a
it's awesome.
beautiful facility.
It is very awesome.
Talk about it.
Well, I'm very excited because I was one of those mothers that had a soccer player, baseball player that traveled around. We went to Lexington for indoor soccer, so I'm so excited to see that we have something here for our individuals, not only youth, but for the older people, and something here. And to be honest, I lead an autism organization, so the meeting rooms are awesome. I can
Right.
see us using it for activities here
Right.
as well. I can see so many possibilities for everyone here in our community.
Well, and you be the advisor of the Marion County Fiscal Court. It's always a walk on the plank and a risk, if you will,
Oh, yeah.
to take events like this.
Without question.
But it was really a big step for the Marion County Fiscal Court.
A huge step, and I think that when Judge Daugherty first mentioned it, I think some people thought, what is he thinking? But I can see this being a huge asset for years to come. And we were fortunate that we were not in huge debt like a lot of counties are. Our jail has not always been at a deficit like many counties are, so we were very fortunate that we are taking this at a time that other counties do not have the opportunity to do that. So
Our photo journalist, Sean Allen's going to kind of pan around because I want to talk about the autism program here in Marion
Yes.
County. Give me an idea, because tell me about the program. You've got some upcoming events we want to talk about.
yes, we started our organization. This is our 15-year celebration. Our autism walk is going to be April the 12th from 9:30 to 1. Is going to be at Grand Memorial Park. And over the years, our autism program has done by leaps and bounds because there's, again, nothing else around. We were kind of innovative and took a leap of faith. And we've gone from recognizing 12 individuals the very first walk to last year it was 70. And we have an autism center that we started in 2015 that we do activities. We also take them out in social settings. We do activities there, and we use the proceeds from the walk to do that. We provide music therapy, and the families and the individuals on the spectrum do not have to pay for any of those activities.
That's awesome. That's
So
awesome.
we also at the walk give away 2 laptops, an iPad, and different therapy supplies so that individuals on the spectrum have an opportunity to win that. There's kids games, vendors, so of different therapies so that people know what is available around the community. And most importantly, it's an opportunity for people to be there and network with other families of individuals on the spectrum so that they have a way to connect with others. Because a lot of times, families that deal with individuals on the spectrum tend to be isolated because they're so involved with their individual on the spectrum. So it is an amazing event, and we're so proud of how it has evolved in our organization.
That's awesome. And G&G On Demand is going to keep you up to date with some of these
Yes.
dates that are coming up and some of the activities you're involved with.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. A big day here in Marion
yes,
County.
It's awesome.
And I'm here with Bobby Miles, president of People's Bank. We're still here at the Marion County Event Center and Sportsplex, and what a wonderful day it's been. And you, not only as a bank president here locally, but as the president of the Industrial Foundation and the Economic Development Group here in Marion County, have to be explicitly proud.
Oh my gosh, it's exceeding our expectations on just how much pride has been taken into this. Again, 14 months ago, this was a dream, and we're standing on the middle of a farm with ponds and trees and everything else, and we didn't have a real intention or plan to develop this much land this quick. But once David Daugherty came to us and said, man, you got a great location out there for the new Sportsplex. At that point in time, we thought, well, gosh, if we're going to put that facility out there, we know that it's going to be the springboard to a lot greater things on the commercial and retail and economic development front. So to be honest with you, we had invested almost $2 million in land development out here in the last year and a half, and we've still got a long way to go, but gosh, I can't think of a better way to spend taxpayer money than to put the quality of life and the amenities that we're going to be putting out here for the county residents.
Brooklyn Leap, your economic development director, and I were here last week. And I do think your investment, and that's what economic development you have to do, you got to break a few eggs and make an omelet. But you made mention in your speech that you talked about the investment in just this area. You've already got 2 facilities of entrepreneurs that are wanting to grow that are building. You've got a new manufacturer that's going to be building back here. And you're going to have available land with utilities ready to go.
It's all build ready. Again, there's probably 11 acres down this way toward the hotel. It's flat, it's build ready. And so, gosh, wouldn't we love to have a nice new hotel sitting right there beside this facility. We're talking to other retailers and eateries and those kinds of things about, because you want a certain mix of businesses, but the excitement and the people that this thing is going to bring in, like every weekend. You heard Will say 200 or 300 kids. Well, those kids bring parents with them too, and so we know that this is just the beginning. So what's going to happen out here?
I talked to a couple of your old friends, and they were talking about St. Mary's Paps and St. Mary's Sterling, and you were talking about playing volleyball. Now, I told him, I said, why don't y'all start a pickleball team? You're at that age now.
Well,
maybe that's something you think, but nevertheless, young, old, middle-aged, there's a lot of good stuff here to do.
There is, and I told Dr. David George, I said, don't you go thinking about putting a satellite office out here from all these injuries, these people that like myself that come out here and think that they can do what they used to do, but gosh, it's just fantastic. It's a great day.
Congratulations. We've been talking to Bobby Miles of People's Bank and the Marion County Economic Development Authority. We're back here at the Marion County Event Center and Sports Complex. We're talking to Marion County Judge Executive David Daugherty. We've been able to bring you the live feed this morning of the grand opening of the facility, and really I think listening to some of the folks and some of the people talking, this thing already opened about a week ago. Lots of activity already here, but congratulations on this, Judge.
I appreciate it, Hal. Like I said, it was kind of a soft opening, just try to get everybody to figure out what their jobs were out here and making things smooth when it did open. So
talk about the vision from you as county judge, and also just the magistrates in general. You were very complimentary of the magistrates during your talk about everybody joining in on this venue, and you can see them right behind us playing pickleball, and they've been here. Big crowds out here today for all this.
It is. I've lived here my entire life and seen a lot of other places that people had opportunity to do things that we didn't. So, I think it's with the tax base that we have here now, it's time that we step up and do something like this, and I think it's going to be a big success. I really do.
Lots of talk about basketball, pickleball, sports, just coming out and taking a walk, but you talked about the events. Talk about some of the things that you and the court have talked about.
You can raise these dividers up at any time and have a completely open space. We've also already purchased the floor cover, so if we want to have a concert, the prom, or a dance, or a wrestling match they was talking about earlier, whatever, we could do it right here, and without a problem. So it's like you say, it's a multi-purpose, multi-use facility, and I think it's definitely going to be used for a little bit of everything.
I know I was talking to Mary Lou Brock, and some of the Historical Society is going to meet here. Yeah. I've talked to the library. They're going to meet out here. Birthday parties. It's unlimited.
Yeah, we've got meeting rooms that you can rent for birthday parties, and it's unlimited what we're going to be able to do at this facility. So I'm excited about it, and I hope the people of Marion County use it and enjoy it. That's what it's for.
Yeah, I think it's really been well received, and as you can see, the folks here that are enjoying pickleball. What a
Yeah,
spectacular sport! All right, I just want to know, when are you going to pick it up? Are you going to get
I
involved
played
with
the
it?
other day, but I can already tell you I'm not nothing like them.
I know my wife Mary Lynn loves it, but she's been trying to bring me on. I'm not going to play against this bunch.
These folks
they
look pretty
they'll
serious.
They'll just embarrass me.
They look pretty serious, which is good.
Yeah, you know, they got the curve on it there. Yeah, I don't want no part of any of them. Good to see you. Congratulations on this grand opening.
Thank you.
Well done.
Appreciate you so much.
Marion County Judge Executive David Daugherty here with us. I'm Hal B. Good for G&G Productions.
Marion County Economic Development and Inter-County Energy Cooperative. Building today for tomorrow.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for Inter-County Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by Inter-County Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
G&G Productions, we've been live and free all day at the Marion County Event Center and Sports Complex. Yeah. It's a mouthful, Will.
It is. It's a little long.
I think after you start rolling off your tongue, it works well. Will.
It's better than the multi-purpose building, which was the name when I first started.
So. Will Knight here with us. He is the Director of Operations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well attended, and just some really good things said about the center being opened up. Tell me your thoughts.
Well, I mean, it's one of those. It's a community project, kind of like our other. This is our second time doing it. It's a community project that, for generations of people in Marion County, it will affect their lives. Their fitness, their health. People can come walk. They can play basketball. They can play volleyball. They can play pickleball. They can do anything they want to, really, you know.
And let's play off that previous interview that we did just a week ago. We were in here and we were just walking around.
I still haven't watched, by the way.
Oh yeah, you should. There's only been probably how many? There's been a bunch that have watched it, but we're glad about that. But still, you know, we walked around, we looked around today. You've had a tremendous turnout. That came out
incredible turnout.
And this week, memberships are just coming in. Talk about that.
So far, this is our 5th day being open. We've had over 500 people sign up for memberships. That's mostly Marion County people. It's $10 lifetime membership if you live in Marion County. But we've had a lot of people from outside the county that have come in because they recognize what this place can be. And you know, if you live in Springfield or if you live in Taylor County, there's not a publicly owned facility like this that's open to the public, like this facility. So it's an opportunity to get out and play basketball because they close. You know, a lot of times schools are closed now.
Sure.
So we're not going to be closed.
Well, camaraderie was talked about as well.
Yeah.
And I noticed over there the pickleball court, you had somebody from Marion, Springfield, Campbellsville, but they're all playing together.
Right.
So it's good that you've got some of that going on as well.
And they've been here every morning this week. There's 10 or 15, usually 15 or 16, honestly, people that come out and play pickleball every morning. So if you would like to learn to play pickleball, which is a huge thing right now, if you'd like to learn, come on out some morning, buy your membership, or if you're already a member, come out and join this group. They said they love new people and they want new people to start playing. So, you know, it'll be an awesome thing. So.
Coming up, you got basketball, you got AAU coming in here, you've got Marion County students coming in, you got a volleyball tournament. Talk about that again for us.
We've got, since Monday, I've probably signed up, 18 different events. That's birthday parties. You know, they rent a meeting room and they rent a court for $15 each. You know, so for $30 an hour, you can get a meeting room and a court for your kids' birthday parties or your birthday parties. If you for Hal's birthday party.
There you go. Hey, which is coming up. That's a good idea. If someone needs to contact you about anything that we've talked about or what you've talked about today, what's the best route to go?
They can either email me at william.knight@marioncountyky.gov, and Marion County is spelled out, marioncounty.ky.gov, or you can call me on my cell phone. It's 270-692-7387.
Thank you,
It
Will.
rings all the time anyway, so you're more than welcome to call.
Thank you, Will. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
today.
Al. I appreciate
Will
y'all being
Knight,
here.
He's Director of Operations right here at this facility. And I'm here with Terry Thomas with the Kentucky Career Center and the Lebanon Marion County Career Center at a beautiful facility here.
Great facility.
Isn't this really nice?
It's amazing.
Marion County Event Center and Sportsplex.
Yes.
Talk about it. What do you
It's
think?
amazing. It's the most amazing thing we ever had in Marion County. I want to praise the Marion County Fiscal Court and all the magistrates in our community for supporting this event, and also this facility. It's quality of life. That's what it's about. Yesterday I was in here setting up, and the kids were playing basketball, pickleball, and it was their joy. I mean, it was full of joy yesterday. It helps with their mental health and their physical health. Ability.
Talk about what you've got set up here today, and Sean, we'll kind of pan around and take a look
We
at it.
decided to do a kickoff today with a Marion County Community Showcase Career and Resource Fair today, because we wanted to showcase the facility, but also we wanted to showcase how great our Marion County partners and employers are. And they have supported this facility, and we're networking. We're getting people jobs. We have 42 people signed up for this event, employers and resources.
Talk about, you know, you're always out there every day talking for your manufacturers about the job availability. Talk about the availability here in Marion County.
Right now we have plenty of jobs for everyone. It's all types. It could be manufacturing, it could be administrative, it could be healthcare. It's all above. We got plenty of jobs out there. Just come to the Lebanon Marion County Career Center, but also come down to today. We're here 1:30 to 4.
Tell everybody where the Career Center is.
The Career Center is located right behind the Marion County Health Department. It's 516 Workshop Lane.
Thank you. You do such a
Thank
wonderful
you.
job.
Thank you.
Terry Thomas
Thank
with
you,
the Lebanon Marion County Career Center. Sherry Hamilton is with the HR department at Komatsu. Now, I know how to pronounce it.
Perfect.
So I've got it down pat.
You
but
do have it down pat.
I am familiar with what you've done. I worked in tool and die for a while. But you tell everybody that's out there, what do y'all do at Komatsu?
So we are an underground manufacturing facility. We make the equipment that goes underground and mines the coal. So we make like the continuous miners, the shuttle cars, the battery haulers. We make those. Our guys at work are phenomenal at what they do, but they put those machines together like no other. There's an example kind of what we do. We do build that machine.
I'm amazed at the business. I always know, I worked in economic development a while. One of the reasons they like Lebanon as a site is between Eastern and Western Kentucky. And people always thought, well, you know, Western Kentucky has all the coal mines.
Yes.
But look at the coal mining that's done in Western Kentucky. A lot of deep mines, and that's what the equipment you all work on.
Absolutely. Well, our equipment goes pretty much everywhere. We're a global facility, so our equipment goes everywhere. We ship to pretty much everywhere.
I know that South Africa and different places. Talk about some of the international places that you all are servicing here.
We ship to Australia, India, Poland, China, so just about everywhere we'll ship machines to.
Always looking for good employees, and if anyone's looking at Komatsu, I know we got your contact information, Sherry, but what should they do? Is there any web bases or any phone numbers to call?
Absolutely. We also host open interviews every Thursday from 1 to 4, so you can stop by our facility any Thursday. Also, you can put in komatsu.com/careers. It takes you directly to our site. It shows all the positions that we have open. We have several open right now. So.
Talk about a few of those. What's
sure.
open right now?
So we have we're looking for electricians, we're looking for machinists, assembly mechanics, and welders.
Where are y'all located here in Lebanon?
We're at 750 Industrial Drive.
There you go, Komatsu in Lebanon. Sherry Hamilton, Amy Bland, here talking to folks at the Marion County Event Center and Sports Complex. Talking to Jermaine Dunn here, and Jermaine is with Hometown Connect. Tell everybody what Hometown Connect is.
Well, Hometown Connect is it's a ministry that was started by Hometown Pharmacy. It's a ministry that believes that everyone has healthcare needs and everyone needs Jesus. And so one of the things we try to do is try to make sure that people are taken care of with whatever need that is. It could be from helping someone with your utility bills. Maybe it could be finding food or clothing, because there's a lot of needs that we see day to day, the people that come in. Sometimes we get a call from an EMS saying that one of the houses that they went to, that their steps or the deck of their steps are unsafe. So what we do is we'll find someone that's willing to donate the money, and we'll also find someone that's willing to donate their time to maybe do a project to put a wheelchair ramp together to make life a little safer for whoever's involved.
It's wonderful because we know the folks that are involved with Hometown Connect, G&G Productions. We came and did your gala over there last year. Really enjoyed it. And again, and we don't say this to brag. We say this because you need to be involved. We got skin in the game, and we're glad of that because the work you're doing, it's touching so many people.
Amen. It is, and it's a little different in that we also have we're ran by a pharmacy, but we also we have a healthcare clinic. So we have a nurse on board and a doctor that's willing to, Dr. Romines, that is willing to donate his time to assist the community. And so a lot of times we get people that are on the street, people that can, afford medications, people that they just haven't been to a doctor in years, and people that they have no transportation. So right there in the middle of town, we're able to see people, help them get on Medicaid, get the insurance and stuff that they need, and get those checkups or labs or anything like that to make sure that the whole entire person, mind, body, and soul is taken care of.
I know a lot of our folks know Hometown Pharmacy, whether it be Springfield or Camelsville. How do they connect with Hometown Connect? What's the best way to get in touch with you, Jermaine?
Really and truly, the Hometown Connect, our phone number is 270-937-9006. And through us, what we do is we will connect you with the right resource.
That's got it. You heard it, Jermaine Dunn right here with us. Hey, listen, keep up the good work. We appreciate you. We're here at the Marion County Event Center and Sportsplex. How'll be good on G&G Productions.
Marion County Economic Development and Inter-County Energy Cooperative. Building today for tomorrow.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for Inter-County Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by Inter-County Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
Back here at the Marion County Event Center and Sportsplex. Hal Good on G&G Productions. You gotta know this lovely group all the way down. See, Head Start's already bailed out. No, they're back. Head Start's the Central Kentucky Community Action Group here are well represented. We've got Head Start, we've got Central Kentucky Community Action Cats, we've got the CSBG that's right over here. Belinda's here with them. Carrie's gonna be their spokesperson. Carrie, we talk about cats and cats transportation, and I know that's what you're doing today.
Yeah.
Tell us about transportation at Community Action.
Community Action, we take the general public. We can take them to medical appointments, grocery shopping trips. We can take them just to get their hair done. We can do any general public from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. We also contract with Lincoln Trail to do senior trips from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. We also do an inner city, and that is to take any of the clients for $10 per person one way, and that is to any airport in Kentucky. That includes Cincinnati Airport as well. So this is just we have good services, a lot of nice services, and we're here to represent today.
Our video journalist Sean Allen, his mother, this morning took the inner city to Louisville. I made mention to her she was able to go down and catch a bus down there.
Good.
Medicaid, Medicare, any pieces like that you all are involved with?
Yes, we do have a Medicaid. We actually have 2 Medicaid brokers. That's Grits and BG Cap in Washington County. And we also recently just begun doing Medicare trips. We do Medicare trips in about 12 counties right now. Our broker there is Access to Care. So we do 90% of our trips are Medicaid. We do.
And they've been busy. CSBG stands for Community Service Block Grant. So help on electric bills, help with those that are just trying to come out of it. Belinda Lopez does a good job with that. Then helping our kids in Head Start. These folks right here are big helps with Central Kentucky Community Action Head Start. Thank you, Miss Carey. Y'all are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, Hal.
And Aubrey Osborne is taking care of things at the Marion County Chamber of Commerce. You've had a busy week to kind of finish up here today. I've seen you 2 or 3 times. Talk about your week. Tell me what you've been doing.
So we started with the Empower Women's Dinner Gala, and that was on Tuesday. We welcomed over 200 women to that event. We had a great turnout, and we awarded 3 women with awards. The Woman of the Year was Phyllis Troutman, Young Woman of the Year was Aubrey Mealy, and then the Golden Heart Award went to Amanda Knopp.
Talk about, you had your chamber luncheon yesterday with the mayor of Lebanon, Gary Crenshaw. I thought very insightful, some of the things you talked about. Your thoughts?
Yes, he did a fantastic job keeping everyone up to date. We love welcoming him to our March luncheon every year just to keep everyone in the loop for the year. And then Marion County Fair sponsored that luncheon, and they had a great meal by Cattleman's and Cedarwood.
Next luncheon?
It's April 24th, and that'll be at the Extension office.
Judge Daugherty will be your speaker at that one.
Yes, and Big Papa's is going to be catering that one and sponsoring it. So we're excited.
Talk about how important it is for a Chamber of Commerce to have a facility like this. This is just a marvelous facility to have in your community.
Yes, it's great. We're excited to offer more things in Marion County with it. Yeah.
So, you take something like this, you mix it with economic development. We've talked Brooklyn Leap, talk about that. So, those are some of the things that really combine to help bring a community together. Talk about that.
Yes, we work with Brooklyn Leap and Melissa every day. I am actually on their board now too, so I'm excited to work with them even more. And yes, I think it's good for businesses and just the community.
Thank you, Aubrey. Yeah. Aubrey Osborne with the Marion County Chamber of Commerce. We're talking to the fine folks at Toyotomi America. You guys continue to grow there in Springfield.
That's right. We've had 7 expansions in the past 10 years. So yeah, growing.
Unbelievable. Talk about what you do there at Toyotomi. I know you've got some of your parts that are out here, but what exactly do you do there at that manufacturer?
Yeah, so we're a direct supplier to Toyota, but we have many other companies that we make parts for. We do a lot of bigger car parts, so that includes hoods, trunks, a lot of your sunroofs. We actually just implemented a new line that can stamp out complete sides of bodies. So these are really big car parts. These that you see on the table are a couple of our smaller car parts. They all get painted black, and whenever they make it to the dealer, they are painted to the color of the specific customer's need.
Always looking for really good staff. I know you've got a good staff up there. Your HR department, they do a great job. What type of jobs are available out on the market right now?
Yeah, so we're currently looking for production team members for our first and second shift, and that is correct. First shift, we have openings. We are currently looking for members to join our accounting team and as well as our engineering team currently.
So how do they get in touch with you? What's the best way? Do they need to call you, email? What do you all like in HR?
Yeah, well, I'm a Facebook girly, so you can hit me up on Facebook anytime. We do have an online platform where you can apply and see all of our open positions as well. But we also are always encouraging people to come in our door and fill out one of those paper applications, and our front desk will let us know that you're there, and we might be able to stop by and meet you then.
So Facebook on Toyotomi, or is there an HR piece that goes along with that?
Just Toyotomi's, yeah.
There you go. Well, y'all are doing a wonderful job. Y'all are a real cornerstone over there in Springfield. We work with Daniel Carney and the Springfield Washington County Economic Development, so I know they're very appreciative of all the expansions and the jobs that are created there in Springfield.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Toyotomi America here today in Marion County. Back here, we're talking to folks at the Showcase of Businesses this afternoon, and who do we got here now?
All right, my name is Jamie Collins. I'm a part of the Heartland Coalition, as well as numerous other community activities.
And I'm Jessica Bickett, and I am the co-chair of
Marion County Heartland Coalition.
Now, I've worked with Jessica on some of the programs they've done in the past through my previous job. So, Jessica, talk a little bit about the coalition and what you do.
So the Marion County Heartland Coalition has been around for a long time, since 1997, and we focus mainly on substance use prevention and safety initiatives.
What are some things that you're working on right now?
Well, what I'm really proud of is last year we started our very first overdose awareness night, and that also included an art contest that went along with it. So we're going to go ahead and repeat that again this year. And then we also have been instrumental in organizing the Heartland Youth Council in conjunction with the high school and the Sportsplex building here. And we'll be starting the Marion County Lights Out, Nights Out for teens. And that gives them a positive environment to spend their evenings once a month during the school year.
How do people get involved? You got a great group. I know you're always looking for people. How do they do it?
We do. We meet on the second Thursday every month at noon at the Marion County Extension Office.
Ladies, I tell you what, they're doing some good in your neighborhood. It's the Heartland Coalition. They're here at the showcase today.
Marion County Economic Development and Inter-County Energy Cooperative. Building today for tomorrow.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for Inter-County Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by Inter-County Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.